These messages are guiding you from the universe. Stay tuned. Hey, dreamy dreamers. Welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ, and let's hop right into today's reading. So today's reading is a pick a card on messages guiding you from the universe. We have 3 piles. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1, we have this gorgeous black crystal with the death card. Pile number 2, we have this also gorgeous multicolored crystal with the tower. And pile number 3, we have this phenomenal green crystal here with judgment. Okay, I will give you all some time to meditate on your pile selection. All right, so pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 1s, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this gorgeous black jet crystal along with the death card for guiding messages from the universe. Now, I feel like spirit wants to communicate to you that you are very protected right now. Some of you might even have your guard up or may have gone through a transitional period in some way, shape, or form, right? But with the black jet, it's all about really divine protection, really a heightened level of protection right now, right? As this crystal is associated with Capricorn, okay? So some of you all could be facing certain things in your life right now in which you are asking spirit, you're asking the universe for clarification on if you're protected, on if you're making the right decision, on if you're, being guided right now, or to give you more clarity and guidance during this time. And spirit wants to let you know it's absolutely coming in. If you can't tend to hear it right now or perceive it right now, meditate, get still, get quiet, whatever that means to you, or however it is that you do your stillness routines, your stillness practices, pile number 1s, your meditative practices. Do that more and more. Double down on those practices right now, because when you do that, then you'll be able to hear these guiding messages from the universe very much clearer. Okay. Now, with the death card coming out, this is a major arcana, and I feel like for a lot of you pile number 1s, you all have been through maybe a recent transition in your life. This could have been shedding away an old identity, right? That just no longer serves, or spirit is telling you that you are protected while you shed an old identity that is no longer serving you, in order to bring in something new, in order to do what has never been done before, because I feel like that is going to be what it's going to take and require for you to enter into the next step, or the next stage, of your life, and of the things that you are calling in. And when I say to discard or to let go of that old identity, I just mean what it takes to shed what we weren't doing, or what we weren't happy with, in order to start now implementing the changes necessary to get us to those next steps. Because that's how manifestation works, right? We're always manifesting for good, bad, or indifferent. So when we have an objective, when we have an intention that we want to manifest, typically we become the person, or we start embodying certain characteristics that would have the said desire. So that's what I mean by shedding the old to enter into a new, almost like a new persona, or a new way of thinking, a new perspective, a new outlook on life. Okay. So we're going to put your, you know what? We're going to put your tarot card here and your crystal here. And let's get some more messages from the universe. Guiding messages from the universe for our pile number 1, Spirit. Give us more insight into guiding messages from the universe for our pile number 1, Spirit. What guiding messages from the universe for our pile number 1s? What messages from the universe? That one to come out. We have card number 33 with the nebula eagle creation. Yeah, this is what I was getting. So with card number 33, nebula and eagle creation, I'm getting like a sense of freedom that has never been explored before, pile number 1s, and it's going to take a new identification from you in order to soar to new heights, right? When we think of the eagle, when we think of the hawk, when we think about, you know, divine creations, we tend to think about, okay, how can I best show up as my highest self in order to match the frequencies that I say I want to attract? So whether that's money, whether that's a person, whether that's a move, how are you preparing? Because Neville Goddard states that prayer is really preparation, right? When we pray for something, we prepare to have it. So it's not like we're begging spirit for it. It's not like we're begging the universe for it. We are basically living as if we already have it, which is to prepare. 33 can be very significant. Some of you all might be 33 years old. You could be turning 33. I'm getting Jesus energy in regards, like as an ascended master energy. I'm getting ascended master energy regardless with the number 33. But of course, with eagle creation, I'm getting that you're about to take flight. The death card also symbolizes a rebirth. So it's almost like, think about when one door closes, another one opens. When one chapter ends, another one begins, right? It's the circle of life. So with the eagle and creation, I'm getting that there's a full circle moment about to happen into your life in which you could be asking for powerful protection right now, or you could just already be in the midst of a very powerful protective energy because of the transitions that you're making, because of the changes that you're making in your life right now. Okay. So tell us more, Spirit. Guiding messages from the universe for our pile number 1s. One more card. Guiding messages from the universe for our pile number 1s. Guiding messages from the universe for our pile number 1, Spirit. Okay. You guys got 2 additional cards. So let's see. So you also have card number 31 with the constellation Hercules strength. I feel like, I don't know why I'm getting the strength of 10,000 men, the strength of 10,000 people. But when I get that on a, I guess, psychic level, on an intuitive level, what I'm getting is that like you are standing on the shoulders of giants, pile number 1s. There's nothing new under the sun. And if your mind can conceive it, if your mind can see it, you can achieve it, right? If the mind can conceive it, it can achieve it. And I feel like maybe there has been times in your life where you have felt like, I've worked so hard for what I get. I work so hard for what I want, but I feel like I'm running in place, so to speak, right? Because that's almost like Hercules' story, right? So the story of Hercules is that for the most part, he was born into kind of like an odd situation to which his immortal dad had an affair on his immortal wife with immortal, and the immortal wife basically cursed Hercules so that he would have to work 10, 12, 13 times as harder just to obtain any of his goals, any of his dreams, the things that he wanted, right? So what I'm getting with this is that you have been conditioned to work hard for everything that you have and that you have required for your life, right? We also have card number 12, the constellation Pisces in bond. And I'm getting, with that being said, pile number 1, spirit wants you to know that there is a new tide that's turning. There's a new transition coming into your life where you have had to work 10 times as hard for the things that you have wanted in your life, but there's going to come more ease in the near future. And I see this because we have these 2 women who are just asleep, who are resting, right? And I always get 2 heads are better than 1. So there could be some extra help, some extra assistance coming your way. And I didn't expect this card to come out. I didn't even necessarily want this card to come out. I wanted just 2 cards, right? Some of you all might be Pisces energy. Some of you might have North Node in Pisces. Some of you might have the Pisces zodiac sign highly aspected in your chart, but you can see these 2 fishes and they're kind of like going in a circle around each other. And then you see these 2 women that are dreaming. They're like sleep, but they're nestled in each other's hair, and it's almost like they're sisters or mother and daughter, something like that, to the point where they have each other. So I feel like you may have felt like you have been almost like pushing a boulder up a very steep hill for a very long time. And I'm here to tell you, pile number 1s, that this drudgery is about to end now. There's about to be a rebirth cycle in your life. And you know what else is interesting, pile number 1s, is that I feel like you're creating, and spirit wants you to create this whole new mindset for yourself, because they see not even the potential, they see how much you can do with so little, that they know even if you just had a boost, whether that be in your finances, whether that be in just life in general, you would soar like this eagle. You know, what I'm getting here is freedom. What I'm getting here is perspective, to a bird's eye perspective, objectivity, to be more objective about maybe the relationships or situations in your life. And that will help you on an emotional level. Okay. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, Aquarius, awe, ecstasy. You're about to experience such pleasure in your life now. This whole Herculean story is a thing of the past, right? Will feel like a thing of the past, but it's almost like you realize, hey, I had to go through this to realize how sweet it is, how sweet this victory is what I'm getting, how awe-inspiring this victory is, how ecstatic this victory is. So let's see, let's get some tarot for you, pile number 1s. Tell us more, spirit. Clear, concise, accurate, guiding messages from the universe for our pile number 1s. What messages does the universe have for our pile number 1s? Yep, we got the 6 of Wands. What did I say, guys? We have Sehia, card number 28, God who took evil. And then look, it's almost like this angel is playing this like health staff as an instrument. That's how sweet life is about to get for you. It says longevity protects against infirmities. And what is this stone, this black jet? Powerful protection. Okay, 6 of Wands is a card of victory and momentum. And this is the guiding messages the universe wants to send to you right now, pile number 1s. Tell us more, spirit. Guiding messages from the universe for our pile number 1s. Guided messages from the universe for our pile number 1s. We also have the Queen of Swords here with Hamaya, Card number 38, God, the hope of all the earth. We have ritual and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. Some of you all might be seeing the number 808 a lot. And I just feel like y'all are in your badass era. Like, you guys are going to get it done regardless. You guys are going to get it done regardless. And that's truly what I'm getting here is, it's like an ode to your work ethic. Spirit is telling you, or Spirit wants to show you, you can create anything on earth as it is in heaven, right? And the kingdom of heaven is within. So as long as you guys continue to have an amazing mindset, a winner's mindset, a victorious mindset, and a playful mindset, you can have what you want. You don't have to settle. Okay, pile number ones. And Spirit wants you to know how protected you are. No matter what happens in your life, you are protected and everything is happening for your highest good and the highest good of all. Tell us more, Spirit. What message, what guiding messages that the universe wants to provide for our pile number ones? What guiding messages that the universe wants to provide for our pile number one, Spirit? The Queen of Swords is someone who's sharp and someone who is refined through experience, right? Just like Hercules, just like, you know, his story. We have the Eight of Swords. Some of you all might be going through an anxious spell right now, or an anxious period to where you're second guessing yourself. You could be questioning, hey, am I doing this right? Am I making the right decision? Is this meant for me? It is meant for you. What the Eight of Swords would suggest is, what's creeping in is self-imposed limitations that aren't really tangible. They aren't real. They aren't based on facts. They are based on fears, right? And we have the angel Mabahel, card number 14, God, protector and savior, truth and justice, protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune, right? So it's interesting because we have this angel and they have this head, and they're kind of using the head as a source of protection, which, you know, back in antiquity and back in, you know, these ages, people did that, right? So yeah, with the Eight of Swords, I feel like there could be like doubt creeping in, but that's really your old self trying to pull you back into that former version of yourself, because it is losing ground. Pile number ones, don't let it. Transform, okay? Continue to transform. What is it? It's like, oh gosh, I forgot the saying, but we're gonna move on. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number one. Guiding messages from the universe for our pile number one, Spirit. We have the Hermit with Ibamia. I think I'm butchering these names, guys, but Iabamia, Abamia, 70, Word of God, creating all. Alchemy and transformation, rules, natural events, helps with spiritual progress. Exactly. So I feel like you guys could have been waiting for something for quite some time. And with the Hermit card, I feel like, you know, Spirit is asking you to continue to go within, to continue to seek from within too. You don't have to seek outside of yourself from anything, right? This is the first major arcana that we have gotten in this spread. And I feel like this is really giving the kingdom of God is within with the Hermit card, right? Because the Hermit in the tarot is someone who has gone to the mountaintop, right? They've seen the mountaintop. So they have an objective bird's eye view and a perspective of what's going on and maybe what needs to be changed, how things look and things of that nature. And in reality, I feel like with this Hermit energy, Spirit is telling you to only seek from within, only change from within, because that's the only thing that really needs to change. If anything, you can't change another person. You know, we can't necessarily change external circumstances. We can, but it takes a concerted effort through the mind and then putting action steps, right? Putting things into action. But first we have to make up our mind that, you know, it's time to change things, or it's time to switch something up. Tell us more, Spirit. What guiding messages from the universe for our pile number ones? Give us more guiding messages from the universe for our pile number one, Spirit. Yeah, and we have the Sun card. I feel like you're finding out a lot of divine truths. You're finding, you're becoming restored again, pile number ones. We have Mihel. Card 64, 6 and 4, that's 10, 1 and 0, that's 1 again. So again, with this full circle moment here, we have the vivifying God, restoration of life, protection from adversaries, ravies, and wild beasts. You're very protected. You're highly protected, highly favored, highly loved. You know, you and the people around you, pile number ones, you have nothing to fear but literally fear itself. And I feel like Spirit really wants you to kind of shift the way you've been looking at certain things, looking at certain situations, maybe even the way you've been looking at yourself lately, and just knowing without a shadow of a doubt that you are worth it, right? Sometimes I feel like when we fear, we really fear because we are wavering on our own deservedness of things, right? Especially if it's something as like material things or even a relationship or something. We are wavering on our deservedness, but we deserve it because we exist, because we're children of God, the creator, source energy, you know. Clarify this Hermit energy, Spirit, for our pile number ones. Why is this Hermit card here for pile number ones? It seems like you've been waiting for something for a long time, but victory is about to be had here, especially with the Sun and the Six of Wands. And it's because you're standing your ground. You are, you know, really learning. You are really growing. You are really exercising your voice here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy as well. And we have the Emperor. This could be in business. This could be in regards to maybe an Aries too, right? This could be following your intuition about an Aries, and maybe you've been waiting for something from an Aries, or you need to start trusting your intuition more about this Aries person, or if this has something to do solely with you and about business with the Emperor, or your environment or your household, something like that, pile number ones. I feel like the answers are within. You don't have to look externally for these answers. A lot of you already know these answers because you're highly intuitive. But yeah, but whatever this is, you don't have to be in your head about it because you're victorious. You're going to have what you want out of this situation. Even if the road felt hard, even if things felt arduous at times, you're getting what you want. Like you just are, because you're protected. And I feel like you're allowing Source to protect you right now during this time as well. Last messages, Spirit. Last messages. Last guiding messages for our pile number ones. Last guiding messages for our pile number ones. Some of you all's spiritual animal could be an eagle. Tell us more, Spirit. Last guiding messages for our pile number ones. Last guiding messages for our pile number one, Spirit. Thank you. Yep. And we have card number 8 with productivity. It says the Kent pumpkin. We have scissors. We have Cancer energy. I was going to say Pisces energy. And we have Earth energy with card number 8 here. So again, pile number ones, what I'm getting here is some of you all might be really doubling down on what you want and might have to just go ghost in regards to the empire, in regards to what it is that you're building right now, what it is that you're focusing on. The Emperor represents Aries in the major arcana, and Aries are very much so self-starters. They are also very independent. and they're also very much so free thinkers. So they don't really run with the pack. They will go full autonomous when it comes to something. And I feel like with the Hermit card, Spirit is telling you to kind of put your head down and work. You see how Hercules' head is down and he's kind of just looking at, it's almost like he's deep in thought and deep in contemplation. And even these women on this card with the Pisces energy, it's like meditate on the things that you want, envision the things that you want, and do the work. And when you follow it with action, it's going to come 10 times quicker. You're going to see that victory 10 times quicker. And it's almost like you're going to be playing with the elements, playing with alchemy. It's going to feel like play to you. It's no longer going to feel like work. Again, we can have some emphasis placed here on this sacral chakra with orange, and orange is the color of success. This could have had something to do with the moon cycle and you cutting certain things and people out that could be distractions as well. And you'll know who's a distraction versus not. You'll know, you'll feel it internally and intrinsically, right? You won't have to ask or belabor the point or, oh, should I do this with this person? No, you know, trust yourself, right? Trust in yourself, pile number ones. So we're going to end the reading with one of these, if I can grab the box, boundary cards, okay? They're boundary conversation cards. So I think they're super cool and imperative just to kind of like get our juices flowing on like, you know, maybe what would we do in certain situations, you know? So let's see, one boundary card to end pile number one's reading. What are your desires? Just lament on that. Think about that. What are your desires? Do you ever just stop and think about what pile number one desires? What you desire? Okay, look at what's at the bottom of the deck. What is your truth? What do you truly desire? What do you truly want? Go after it with full steam ahead, because I feel like a lot of you are stopping yourselves with this Eight of Swords energy, okay? So that is all the time that I have for you, pile number ones. I love you all so much. I really hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please give this reading a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or whoever would benefit from the messages provided here today. If you all are interested in a gorgeous one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The messages, the link to that journal will be in the description box down below. It's only $15.99, y'all, so go cop yours now. You won't regret it, and you can use them in these readings or any other YouTube readings here on this platform, okay? So I love you all so much, and until next time, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number twos, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this gorgeous Chrysocolla crystal alongside the Tower card. Now, guiding messages from the universe to you, I feel like has a lot to do with your intuition, the way you communicate that intuition, whether that's to yourself or to others, and how harmonious both of those things combined are. Now, with the Tower card, I'm getting a revelation about change and a change needing to happen, or will be happening very soon in your life, okay? Now, this could just be a change of mindset, especially as you can see this crown is being jilted off this tower, right, by this lightning bolt. So it's almost like a surge of energy or a surge of clarity or even a surge of a different state of mind as well, okay? But again, I feel like this will have a lot to do with your intuition, how you're resonating with your intuition, how you're listening to spirit, how you're listening to source, how you're listening to yourself, and how you're communicating with the people around you, and how harmonious the communication of your intuition is to yourself is what I'm getting as well, okay? So let's put this up here. We're going to put your crystal up here. I'm going to put your card down here, and let's gather some more information on guiding messages from the universe for our pile number twos. Clear, concise, guiding messages from the universe for our pile number 2, Spirit. Give us more insight. Thank you. So our next card would suggest card number 23, the constellation Cassiopeia with pride. Answer this, pile number 2s. How has pride been getting in your way? Has it been an obstacle? Has it created barriers where there really is none? Beg that question, right? We also have card number 23. Some of you all could be 23 years old, but others 2 and 3, that's 5 numerologically speaking. So I feel like you could be changing the way you view something as it pertains to your pride, right? You could just, there could be a perspective shift. But let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. Guiding messages from the universe for our pile number 2s. Thank you. And then we have card number 27, Constellation Lyra with music. Okay. Very interesting. So I'm getting frequencies. I'm getting harmonies, right? Harmonious. You remember when I stated that about the Chrysocolla crystal? Harmony. I feel like music could really help. Frequency music, right? Healing hertz, healing frequencies. I know, what is that one that literally heals the body? I listen to a lot of, like, I've been listening to a lot of theta brainwaves and alpha a lot lately. And I feel like frequency music could really help you to soften up your emotional responses to certain situations in your life. And that could be where pride could be creating a barrier in something, right? I'm also getting sweet music to your ears. Let's see what's at the bottom of this deck. Yeah, we have card number 10, Constellation and Galaxy, Capricorn Gratitude. Ooh, are you being grateful for all the options that you have right now? Have you been using music to shift your frequencies? Okay, let's delve deeper into this message because this is a very interesting one. So tell us more, Spirit. Give us more insight and clarity into the guiding messages from the universe. What messages does the universe want to help pile number 2 with? What messages from the universe is helping guide our pile number 2s? What messages from the universe is helping guide our pile number 2s? Guiding messages from the universe for our pile number 2s. I feel like this card wants to come out. We have the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is all about collaboration. We have the angel I can't pronounce it, guys. Card number 58, God hearing lamentations. Mental force protects against sorrows and illness. So the 3 of Pentacles, again, is all about collaboration. It's interesting because this angel here has 3 daggers. I don't know what these are in their hand. And then they have this one sword. So they want to share. You could tell this is something that they brought to share with a group, to share with people, right? So with the 3 of Pentacles, how can you be more cooperative as well, right? Because the 3 of Pentacles is all about a sense of cooperation, you know, building something together, right? Cultivating something and galvanizing people with their own talents, and how, you know, all of us have different skills that we could bring to the table and help when it comes to collaboration. So this could be in work, business, life, but how are you being more collaborative? How are you able to cooperate as well? Tell us more, Spirit, about the guiding messages from the universe for our pile number 2s. Guiding messages sent from the universe for our pile number 2s. Okay, we also have the 6 of Swords, and this did come out in reverse with Anuel. Card number 63, the Gentle God, Perception of Unity. Very interesting. Protects against accidents and heals the sick. So with the 6 of Swords, and I'll put this one in reverse because it makes sense here. With the 6 of Swords in reverse, there's something that hasn't been clearly defined for you mentally. And it's like you haven't been able to go into those calmer waters like you have, but you haven't. There's still something that's kind of like holding you back from the raft, kind of just floating, and then you heading to your next destination, right? The Six of Swords could also represent travel in certain ways, and it's almost like there's maybe been a little bit of stagnancy in regards to a decision or a collaborative effort. But let's get more clarity on pile number twos. Tell us more, Spirit, guiding messages from the universe for our pile number twos. Thank you. We have Temperance. Okay, we have Temperance with Shoakia. Card number 35, the God of Joy. Reconciliation regains the favor of those one has offended. And this is like a soldier who seems very prayerful, right? Who is very prayerful, who almost wants to atone for some type of sins, who's getting back into balance, right? Harmony. Temperance could represent harmonious actions, alchemy, transmutation, alchemizing a situation, so turning something that's negative into a positive situation. This could also represent Sagittarius energy. Tell us more, Spirit, guiding messages from the universe for our pile number twos. Clear, concise, accurate messages from the universe for our pile number twos to help guide them. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups. AL, card number 67, God, the pleasure of man's children. Transformation gives consolation in adversity. And this was in reverse. This was also in reverse, came out. I feel like some of you guys maybe might be prideful to walk away from something that hasn't been built on solid ground, and something that is maybe quickly or maybe slowly but surely eroding away. Like, it's done, you know? One more card, Spirit, guiding messages from the universe for our pile number twos. Okay. We got the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Some of you might be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of you all might be very, very burdened by what is going on here. Okay. We have Queen of Cups, Pahalia, card number 20, God the Redeemer. Redemption serves against enemies of religion, governs chastity. And then with the 10 of Wands here, Nanael, card number 53, God humiliating the proud. Come on, you can't make this up. Pride, and then God humiliating the proud. Spiritual communication, we were just talking about communication, influences religious men, quote unquote, teachers and men of law. 10 of Wands, do the hard thing. Do the hard thing. Sometimes pride gets in the way of us doing the hard thing, or us not wanting to seem like we have egg on our face if, you know, the perceived right thing for us to do might seem wrong for others, or might seem like a silly move for others. But what I'm getting, pile number twos, is you will never be wrong doing what's right for you, regardless of the situation, regardless of the circumstances. Yeah. And I feel like because like your well is empty with this being in reverse, your well feels like it's running dry. And I feel like there needs to be some type of restoration here. And I feel like you can restore yourself through a collaboration or cooperating with the people around you who are trying to cooperate with you in any regard, right? And I'll clarify this Three of Pentacles as well. Clarify this Three of Pentacles for our pile number two, Spirit. Okay, this card wanted to come out. We have the Knight of Cups with Ariel. Card number 46, the Revealing God. Perception and revelation, discovers hidden treasures, reveals nature's secrets of nature. Excuse me. So with the Three of Pentacles, this could be something. This could be a person, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We also have the Queen of Cups as well. Yeah, this could be a person. This could even be a situation that you're in, maybe something that has to do with creativity or your passions, or a love interest, right? Okay. There could be a lot of healing here too with temperance as well. Tell us more, Spirit. Clarify this temperance card for our pile number 2s. Clarify. Also, what I'm getting is when you're asking Spirit for like signs and you hear music, whether it be in your background, whether, you know, you get a musical lyric or something like that, pay attention to what those lyrics are really saying, because sometimes we only tend to pay attention to like the beat. Pay attention to those lyrics. Those lyrics could be telling you something very profound or could have a message within it specifically for you in your situation. Clarify this temperance card, Spirit. Why is this temperance card here for our pile number 2s? King of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be something about healing your finances. This could be about an earth sign, maybe a masculine earth sign. What is it called? Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, right? Because we also did have at the bottom of this Oracle of the Universe deck, Capricorn with gratitude. Maybe something that you're praying for is trying to come into you, but you have to cooperate. You have to like cooperate with Spirit. You have to cooperate with the time or some type of lifeline or something that someone's giving you or something like that. We also have the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you could feel very overwhelmed by options or confused or not in like the proper mental state to like make a decision. And I don't mean like in this overtly serious way or anything like that, but like you really, your hands are tied or they feel tied. It's almost like an 8 of Swords energy that I feel like wants to come out. But what I'm getting here is, you know, if you do the hard thing or what is perceivingly hard, it will actually maybe propel you like 10 steps forward. Like you'll get to your destination quicker. Like you're almost there anyway. It's like just doing what works for you, even though it may be perceived in a different way, will really help you during this time. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us more clarity on the guiding messages from the universe coming in for our pile number 2s. Yeah. We have card number 20, success. I feel like you already have the key to success. We have peppermint. We have fire energy. We have Libra. Libra talks about harmony, talks about balance as well. And then there's a key right here. I feel like you already have the keys for success. You already have what you need. You know what you need to unlock the keys to your destiny. Give us more clarity, Spirit. One more card for our pile number 2s. Guiding messages for pile number 2s. Card number 23, abundance. Pile number 2s. At first, I wasn't going to tell you. Look, and we have 23 twice. So some of you all should look up the number 23. It could be very relevant for some of you all right now. And with that being said, the number 5. So I filmed this reading prior to this one, right? I had to redo it because I bought a new mic and my mic died, right? So half of the reading had sound, excuse me, and the other half was out. So this was the last card in this same position to come out. And it's something, maybe I think there is something about your pride that is tied up with your abundance. Like you might view abundance to look a certain way. And in reality, I feel like your consciousness when it comes to that is shifting. Maybe, okay, for an example, some of you, or let's say I have done it in the past too, might think about abundance solely as money. Abundance means money, more, more money, right? Where abundance can mean an abundance of time, right? An abundance of friends, an abundance of family, an abundance of people that make you feel really good. It could be an abundance of chaos too, right? Whatever we perceive abundance is, that's what it is. So I feel like your abundance, or you identified abundance as something that was tied into your pride or something like that. And I feel like once you shift this perspective about what abundance truly is, or you give it a new definition, then that will lead to your success, right? And I feel like you might be doing this, you might be hearing this in a song lyric, or something could be just present, coming up for you, that will be like, wow, okay, that makes total sense, right? Card number 1 at the bottom of the deck, we have clarity. Okay, so you're seeing things a lot clearer. I feel like you're shifting your perspective. You're really giving yourself another chance. And I feel like this has a lot to do with this tower moment, or this big change that is coming up, or even a big change that you may want to make in your life, just because now feels like the right time. So we're going to pull 2 more cards to end your reading, and we're going to use the boundaries deck. It's a conversational deck, and it's like basically a what would you do deck. Okay. PhD wrote it. PhD made these cards, and it's basically like a good talking point about boundaries. And I feel like in spirituality and in personal development, which to me kind of go hand in hand, whether it is or not, to me, that's kind of my definition. Boundaries are key, to keeping all of us sane and leveled. So let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. Last messages for our pile number 2s. Guiding messages from the universe. Okay. Now, and this one landed right on this side, so I think it's interesting. A friend or classmate or coworkers accepts responsibility and accolades for your work when it is misattributed to them. What would you do? You guys don't have to, you can answer it in the comments. You can answer this in the comments, or you can go get a tarot journal. If you have a sheet of paper, whatever you have, you could write this down, you could screenshot it and answer it. They're really just conversational topics to exercise our minds in relation to, like, where is our head at when it comes to certain boundaries. I just got them because I thought they were cool. I didn't expect them to be like this, but Okay, so again, a friend or classmate or coworker accepts responsibility and accolades for your work when it is misattributed to them. What would you do? And this is a what would you do card. So this is basically insinuating, like, how would you react, One more card. I feel like this one wants to come out. It's a reflection, so it's like its corresponding piece. What is your personal definition of boundaries? Remember how we just spoke about what's your personal definition of abundance for the most part? I feel like this is shifting in your world in regards to what you define as boundaries and what you define as abundance or success. Pile number 2s, okay? So with that being said, my dreamy dreamers, fantastic reading. If you like this reading, if it resonated with you, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment. If you think this video could help someone else out, please share it with them. If you're interested in a gorgeous one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. There should be a link to the journal in my description box. It's $15.99 now, and I really hope you cop a journal and enjoy it. It's really a great masterpiece, co-created by Sandrine Ann, phenomenal artist out of Chile. So yeah, for those of you all who would like to take a look at that journal, the link to that journal is in the description box down below. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number 3s, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this gorgeous Verdite crystal along with the Judgment card, okay? Now, Verdite is a crystal that helps to access and harmonize your past with your present so that it will not, will not adversely affect your future by giving you an increase of individual power without allowing harsh characteristics. So think about confidence rather than cockiness, right? Someone who is, what is it? Yeah, someone who's cocky, but like, what's the, what's the word for it? There's another word for it, but yeah, confidence over being cocky. That's all I know there's another word, it starts with a C too. Arrogant, right? Being confident as opposed to being arrogant. And I'm like, it's a C word. So there's a difference between confidence and arrogance, right? So the harsh characteristics might be aligned with someone who possesses the characteristics of being arrogant, rather than someone who can convey certain truths and their own truths without that would be confident, right? So just think about it in regards to that. Now, the judgment card, we have XX, so this is card number 20, would represent an awakening moment. Almost like, you know, we always say the aha moment or whatever, or judgment call, or like, you know, Gabriel blowing his trumpet, right? That allegory, right? When it comes to being revived, refreshed, renewed, and maybe even being given a second chance, right? A new lease at something, a new lease at life or in life or something like that, right? Some of you all might be feeling that way. Now, let's hop straight into your reading in regards to the guiding messages from the universe for you, our pile number 3s. Clear, concise, accurate guiding messages from the universe for our pile number 3s. We have card number 26, constellation. Cygnus with compassion. Have compassion for yourself. Continue to have compassion for others. I feel like you guys do that on a constant. Pile number 3s. Some of you all might be 26 years old. Others, 2 and 6 is 8, right? So this could be a very awakening year for you. Also, pile number 3s, where you do with the Verdite crystal, where you do access those abilities to kind of like convey or to harmonize your past and your presence so that it aligns with your future instead of the opposite reaction, right? And maybe you had that awakening moment even prior to 2024 or this 8th year, right? Maybe you are gaining more compassion for yourself through self-awareness as well. I don't know why I'm getting self-awareness through this judgment card. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages, guiding messages for our pile number 3s. We have card number 44, Bright Star Canopus with guidance. So Spirit is doubling down on the guidance message for you here. Very much so, right? Even when your ship seems like it's steered off course, you're still being guided. Pile number 3s. Card number 24, constellation Aquila with power. You're very powerful. Very powerful, pile number 3s. Never forget that. And I feel like your spirit guides are very powerful. Your loved ones here on earth and above, around, right? They're also very powerful and they want you to tap into that. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us more details about these messages sent to guide our pile number 3s. Yeah, interesting. We have the Tower. Some of you all could have come from pile number 2s. We have Uriel, the fire of God, disruption, warns of disasters, aids, and transformation. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen to you at all. I just think it's time for a massive change. It's time for a massive awakening and transformation, right? You could be going through a transformation also, pile number 3s right now, where you need to continue to have compassion for yourself and trust in the guidance that is being given to you. Because I feel like there is guidance being given to you right now, and maybe you're not, you know, maybe you're vulnerable right now. So there's more attention that needs to be paid to this guidance, right? Tell us more, Spirit. Give us more clarity on the messages sent to guide our pile number 3s during this time. Messages sent to guide our pile number 3. So we have the Sun with Mahael, card number 64, the vivifying God, restoration of life, protection from adversaries, rabies, and wild beasts. I feel like there's clarity coming in regards to this change, this catalyst that's happening in your life, pile number 3s. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us more clarity and insight into The messages being sent to guide our pile number 3s right now. We have the 8 of Swords. Mabahel, card number 14, God, protector and savior, truth and justice, protection from enemies who would steal one's fortunes. Maybe some of you all might benefit from wearing a totem. And I say this because the way this angel is carrying this head is like an ancient thing where people back in antiquity used to like use heads as a totem for protection, right? But you could just wear like a crystal around your, like a crystal necklace, or carry a crystal, or, you know, do something to keep your thoughts from running rampant. This Verdite crystal can work wonders. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us more clarity and accuracy with the messages being provided to guide our pile number 3s right now. Okay, we have these 2 cards. We have the 10 of Swords with Luia, card number 17, the marvelous God. Revelation, that's also a judgment energy, is revelation. There's something revelatory happening with you, right? Protects from sadness, gives revelations in dreams. Some of you all could be having extremely vivid dreams, like very like foreboding. And then we have the Star with Vasuraya, card number 32, God the Just, clemency and equilibrium, protects against attacks in the courts. So I feel like this could be the end of something. You could be cutting something off that has maybe like held you in bondage, like self-imposed limitation or bondage, pile number 3s. And Spirit is saying like maybe this needs to be cut off once and for all. This needs to be ended. It's built on faulty ground. You could rebuild and restructure, and it will probably be the better option for you, right? Bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands. I feel like for some of you all, this will be a major, like, yep, this is my deck. Like, they're talking directly to me with this 4 of Wands here. Mahasaya, card number 5, God the Savior. Rectification helps one live in peace with everyone. So the 4 of Wands could talk about stability, right? Talks about finding some type of freedom, whether that be financial freedom, just overall freedom and celebration and just harmony, right? So let me clarify this Tower. Okay, that was quick. We have the King of Cups. Very interesting. And you see this guy or this person fighting with this angel, and this angel's barely moving. This angel's like, what is going on? Like, what are you doing? And then this person, this human, is really tussling, trying to, and then this angel cannot be moved. He's very grounded and firm in whatever this is, right? So it says, God seeing everything, restitution, finds stolen objects and discovers the person responsible. So with this Tower and the King of Cups, I have a feeling like, you know how in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, we see the King of Cups, I always talk about it because it's so funny to me, on a slab of concrete in the middle of the ocean, just chilling. Like, everything is fine, but he's literally in the middle of the ocean, like needing rescue, right? And there is a boat in the, you know, in the background that might see him, that might not see him, but the King of Cups is just chilling, like nothing's going on. That's what I'm getting. I feel like there is a revelation of like, oh, emotionally I'm grounded, I'm stable, but maybe there is something that I can do for my benefit. I don't have to just suffer in silence, so to speak. Because the King of Cups gives that air, suffering in silence. They're good at that, right? Not all the time, but that could be a perspective to on how to look at the King of Cups, right? Not communicating, not using your communication faculties, because the King of Cups is a grounded water sign, is one of the more grounded water signs. They've mastered emotional intelligence. So maybe they're trying to emotionally rationalize things, whereas if they just felt what was actually going on, right? Maybe having compassion for themselves, right? And giving themselves a break, then, you know, they would heed to this Tower moment and call a spade, so to speak, right? Now let's see this star energy. The star energy has a lot to do with Aquarius, has a lot to do with healing, has a lot to do with wishes being granted as well. Clarify this star card. Okay. Yeah, we have the King of Pentacles. It's like a wish is like on the other end or on the opposite side of a judgment call. This could be more resources, more abundance, more peace, harmony, more stability in general. Some of you all, this is card number 34 as well. Some of you all might be seeing the number 34 like so wildly. And this could be another indication like, yep, this is my reading. This is my reading. Okay. Let's see. What is this Ten of Swords, Spirit? Clarify this Ten of Swords. We have the moon. Yeah. Enough of the confusion, enough of the fear, enough of the not being able to see things clearly. The sun is out. We have the moon and the sun, and the moon is kind of going towards the sun. So, you know, I feel like you guys know what this is. You guys are very intuitive. You guys are very in tune with nature and the moon cycle. So, yeah. Tell us more, Spirit. More guidance, more messages that will help guide our pile number 3, Spirit. Messages to help guide pile number 3s. Messages to help guide our pile number 3s. Thank you. Yep. We have card number 17 with regeneration, Aries energy, fire energy, and tarragon. Okay, so that is the herb. I feel like there's been like this mad scientist type of energy here. We also have card number 17, 1 and 7, that's 8 again. 4 and 4, that's 8 again. How did this position here? Anyways, 4 and 4, 8 again. I just realized this. 4 and 4, 8, 2 and 6, 8, 1 and 7, 8, 8, 8, 8. Some of you all could be seeing that a lot as well. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Messages to help guide our pile number 3s from the universe. Messages to help guide our pile number 3s. Last messages. Thank you. We have card number 5, grounding. Okay, we have earth energy, potato. We have Virgo energy. We have tarot cards. Maybe doing some tarot readings would help ground you, help you to obtain clarity, more clarity, because the clarity is here. We have the Sun card, and I think we had clarity at the bottom of one of these decks. Maybe that was another pile. 5 would denote change. And also we have the sun and the moon. Sun and the moon. Again, card number 23 with abundance. Abundance is yours. I feel like you're on the precipice of reaching a certain threshold or a level of abundance that you've been dreaming of, wanting, asking the universe for, and it's just, you got to take the guidance that Spirit has been giving you. And it's like, there's been a little tug of war. This is how you've literally been. You, the universe, right? Which is kind of funny when you look at the picture. But okay, last messages, Spirit. Last messages for our pile number 3s. Okay, so this is the boundaries deck. It's a conversational deck, so you guys don't have to answer these questions now. If you want to, you can answer them in the comments section below, but you can also just write these on a sheet of paper in your journal, kind of dwell on them, right? Someone you love has completely different political views than you, and they insist on arguing with you about it. What would you do? These are conversational cards to help you establish boundaries. They don't tell you what to do. They give you prompts so you could work out what you would do, right? Last card. Okay. In the grocery store, the person next to you in the produce aisle sneezes without covering their mouth. What would you do? Very interesting. So with that being said, my lovely dreamers, I love you all so much. If you like this message, if it resonated with you, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you all are interested in a gorgeous one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to those journals will be in the description box down below. I love you all so much, and until next time, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.